All right, everyone, buckle up because the news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the unmissable updates you need to know. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. From surprising on-set revelations to the latest buzz from the entertainment world, we're diving deep into stories that are shaping the conversation. You don't want to miss a single second of this. It's the information you've been waiting for, delivered with the energy you expect. Let's get into it. First up, we're pulling back the curtain on a remarkable on-set dynamic. Imagine two of the biggest names in acting, known for their incredible talent, finding their friendship tested by the very roles they're playing. We're talking about a situation that got so intense, it hit a speed bump and became, as one of them put it, quite toxic. Get ready to hear the unfiltered truth about what happens when professional challenges spill over into personal bonds, and how these stars navigated a situation that pushed their friendship to its limits. It's a story of artistic commitment that might just surprise you. Next, we're heading to the red carpet for a premiere that's already generating serious buzz. We've got the inside scoop on a highly anticipated film, and the stars who brought it to life are making waves. This isn't just about a movie release, it's about the chemistry, the style, and the sheer star power on display. We'll be breaking down the glitz, the glamour, and the crucial details that have everyone talking. From fashion statements to on-screen magic, prepare for a look at an event that's capturing the spotlight and setting the tone for what's next in entertainment. Then we're diving into a critical look at that very same film, dissecting what makes it tick, or perhaps what doesn't. Critics are weighing in, and the consensus is forming around this adaptation. Is it a faithful reimagining, or does it miss the mark? We'll explore the directorial choices, the script's effectiveness, and whether the star power can truly elevate the material. Get ready for an in-depth analysis that separates the hype from the substance and tells you whether this cinematic venture is a hit or a miss. And finally, we're analyzing another take on the same cinematic event, focusing on the core themes and performances that are driving the conversation. This review zeroes in on the narrative arc, the evolution of the central relationship, and how the actors bring this complex story to life. We'll unpack the performances, the directorial decisions, and the overall impact of the film, exploring whether it truly captures the essence of its source material. Stick around, because this is the breakdown you won't want to miss. So stay locked in, hit that like button, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's go. Friendship hits a speed bump, Cumberbatch and Colman's on-set toxicity. The intense nature of portraying a deeply fractured relationship in a film can sometimes blur the lines between performance and reality, even for seasoned actors. Benedict Cumberbatch has opened up about a challenging period during the filming of The Roses, a remake of the 1989 film, The War of the Roses, where his friendship with co-star Olivia Colman experienced a significant strain. The film delves into the tumultuous divorce of a couple, a storyline that required the actors to fully embody characters locked in a bitter, escalating conflict. Cumberbatch, 49, and Colman, 51, who play the titular couple Theo and Ivy Rose, found themselves immersed in a narrative that mirrored the original film's exploration of marital breakdown. While the on-set experience was largely enjoyable, with the stars embracing the opportunity to hurl insults at each other as part of their performance, Cumberbatch admitted that there was a point where the intensity became overwhelming. He described this moment as hitting a speed bump, where the on-screen animosity began to feel quite toxic, prompting him to check in with Colman as a friend to ensure their personal bond wasn't irreparably damaged. He explained the need to clear the air and reaffirm their friendship, emphasizing that despite the on-screen battles, they were supporting each other. Colman, on her part, acknowledged that she understood the scenes were pretend and that they would often share a little cuddle at the end of intense scenes, highlighting their professional approach to managing the emotional demands of the roles. The film itself is a dark divorce comedy, adapted from Warren Adler's novel, and it explores the disintegration of a marriage, with the actors playing roles that were originally made famous by Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. The remake aims to capture the essence of the original's sharp dialogue and dramatic conflict, but with a modern sensibility. The premiere of the film saw both stars attending, with Cumberbatch accompanied by his wife Sophie Hunter and Colman by her husband Ed Sinclair, showcasing their real-life relationships amidst the promotional buzz for their on-screen marital strife. Audience impact. The candid revelation has sparked conversations among fans about the emotional toll of acting and the professional boundaries required in intense roles. But what happens when the on-screen drama is so convincing it tests real-life bonds? We'll explore the premiere of The Roses and the star power that lit up the red carpet. Stars shine at The Roses' London premiere. Colman and Cumberbatch lead the glamour. Major film premieres serve as significant cultural moments, blending artistic achievement with celebrity spectacle and setting the tone for a film's reception. The much-anticipated film, The Roses, recently held its UK premiere in London, drawing a constellation of stars to the Odeon Lux Leicester Square. Leading the charge were the film's acclaimed leads, Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch, who have garnered significant attention for their roles in this modern adaptation of The War of the Roses. The event was a dazzling affair, with both actors showcasing their distinct styles on the red carpet. Olivia Colman, an Oscar-winning powerhouse, captivated onlookers in an elegant, exaggerated olive green Eli Saab cape gown, complete with floor-length cascading sleeves that added a dramatic flair. She was accompanied by her husband, Ed Sinclair, who complimented her look with a smart brown suit and matching tie. Benedict Cumberbatch, equally dapper, arrived with his wife, theater director Sophie Hunter, who stunned in a chic mint green boatneck gown. Their presence underscored the star power of the film, which promises a compelling narrative about marital discord. Adding to the film's star-studded appeal was American actress Allison Janney, who plays a pivotal role as a divorce lawyer in the movie. Janney made a striking appearance in a vibrant red high-neck tulle gown, featuring a pleated skirt, a cinched waist, and a sheer cape, commanding attention with her bold fashion choice. The premiere not only highlighted the film's ensemble cast, but also served as a testament to the enduring appeal of cinematic events that bring together talent, fashion, and public anticipation. The buzz surrounding The Roses has been building, fueled by the actors' on-screen chemistry and the film's exploration of complex relationship dynamics, making this premiere a significant marker in its release journey. The event provided a glamorous backdrop for the stars to celebrate their work and generate excitement for the film's national release, promising a blend of sharp wit and dramatic depth. Audience impact. The premiere's coverage generated significant social media engagement, with fans praising the stars' fashion choices and expressing anticipation for the film's release. But beyond the red carpet glamour, how does the film itself truly measure up? We're diving into a critical analysis of The Roses to see if it lives up to the hype. The Roses Review, a dark comedy that plays it safe. Adapting a beloved, boundary-pushing classic like The War of the Roses presents a challenge: how to honor the source material's audacity while making it relevant for a contemporary audience. Critics are offering a nuanced perspective on The Roses, the new film adaptation of Warren Adler's novel The War of the Roses, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. While acknowledging the film's strengths, particularly the magnetic performances of its leads, many reviews suggest that the adaptation shies away from the full darkness and razor-wire wit that define the iconic 1989 Danny DeVito-directed version. Director Jay Roach is noted for seemingly prioritizing likability for his main characters, a choice that, according to some critics, dilutes the film's potential to be a truly audacious black comedy. The film attempts to capture the disintegration of a marriage, with Cumberbatch as Theo and Colman as Ivy Rose, a couple whose initial fiery chemistry, beautifully portrayed from their first meeting, eventually devolves into bitter conflict. The narrative traces their journey from successful professionals to a couple whose relationship becomes unsustainable, mirroring the original story's focus on marital warfare. However, the review points out a key difference. The Roses focuses on the long arc of the marriage, with the most intense conflict largely confined to the final act. This pacing, coupled with the perceived reluctance to fully embrace the nasty elements, leaves some viewers questioning the necessity of another adaptation if it doesn't aim to match or exceed the audacity of its predecessor. The chemistry between Colman and Cumberbatch is highlighted as a significant asset, with their sharp insults and intelligent banter making their early interactions believable and engaging. Colman is lauded as one of the best screen actresses currently working, and Cumberbatch is praised for his adeptness in romantic comedy. Screenwriter Tony McNamara, known for his work on Poor Things and The Favourite, contributes sharp dialogue, though the review notes that the film's direction prioritizes information delivery over visual flair, making it feel more like a TV pilot than a cinematic experience. Supporting performances from Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon as the couple's friends are mentioned, though their sketch comedy style is seen by some as clashing with the more grounded performances of the leads. Ultimately, while the film boasts a strong ending and compelling performances, some critics feel it doesn't fully commit to the dark, satirical edge that made the original so memorable, leading to a debate about its overall success as a reimagining. Audience impact. Discussions online often center on comparisons to the original film, with many debating whether the modern take successfully updates the classic themes or dilutes them. But does this modern take capture the same biting spirit as the original? We're examining another perspective on The Roses and its captivating performances. The Roses Review, a captivating look at marriage's battlefield. The journey of a marriage, from passionate beginnings to potential dissolution, is a complex narrative that requires compelling performances to truly resonate. The Roses, a new film based on Warren Adler's novel, The War of the Roses, is drawing attention for its exploration of marital breakdown, starring Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch as Ivy and Theo Rose. The film presents a narrative that, while similar in theme to the 1989 adaptation, offers a more modern perspective and a different narrative focus. The story begins with the couple in a therapy session, attempting to list appreciations for each other, a scene that quickly highlights the underlying tension and sets the stage for their marital struggles. From there, the film flashes back to their initial spark, Ivy as an ambitious chef and Theo as a talented architect, and the subsequent relocation to California. The narrative then follows their lives as they raise two children, with a significant shift in their careers. Ivy's restaurant empire flourishes, while Theo's architectural career faces a public scandal. This divergence in their professional lives leads to a growing chasm in their relationship, with unspoken hurts and frustrations festering over time. The film delves into the long arc of their marriage, building towards a bitter conflict that primarily unfolds in the latter part of the movie. This approach differs from the 1989 version, which was more overtly focused on the escalating animosity. The review highlights the strong chemistry between Colman and Cumberbatch, praising their ability to portray both the initial passion and the later conflict, making their journey as a couple compelling for the audience. Colman's performance is particularly lauded, with the reviewer calling her one of the best screen actresses in English. Cumberbatch is also commended for his role, showcasing his talent in romantic comedy. The supporting cast, including Andy Samberg as Theo's friend and Kate McKinnon in a memorable supporting role, adds depth to the film. While the ending is described as abrupt, the reviewer suggests it's a deliberate and effective choice that leaves the audience with much to consider. The film is praised for its engaging narrative, balancing funny sequences with poignant emotional moments, and is considered a strong addition to the cinematic landscape. It successfully captures the essence of a marriage under strain, making it an interesting and thought-provoking watch. Audience impact. Viewers have expressed appreciation for the nuanced portrayal of a long-term relationship's challenges and the standout performances from the lead actors. But how does this film's unique ending leave audiences feeling? We'll wrap up with a quick recap of all today's top stories. That's all for today's rapid-fire news update. We covered Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman's on-set friendship challenges during The Roses, the star-studded premiere of the film itself, critical reviews dissecting its dark comedy elements, and another take on its compelling narrative and performances. Don't miss out on future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight, ring the notification bell, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms so you're always in the loop. We'll see you next time.